Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Uh, welcome to a Link to the Past Randomizer Daily Race uh, on the Speed Gaming 3 channel. Today we have a 6-6 fast Ganon, which is basically you just need the 6 crystals, and Ganon is readily available, so you can skip GT. Today we have Killer App 23 versus Mr. Scruff Ninja Tuna. And as commentators, you have me, Spark JD, or you can just call me Spark, and Nitro6003. How are you doing today, Nitro?
I'm doing great, and what an outstanding debut for yourself, and we're ready to go.
All right, and we also have our tracker, Professor Pixie. So we definitely rely on her to keep everything updated. What can you say about the 666 fast Ganon, Nitro?
Well, we hope. Well, without the GT climb, we don't get the big key guessing game. We won't see Aga 2 for sure. We don't know if Aganim will be required or not. We'll find out pretty quickly if he is or she is not required. But I'm interested to see where these two runners start. Are we going to start at Link's house, or are we going to start at Sanctuary?
Oh, and it looks like, well, at least one of them is off. Scruff Ninja has started his timer, so we'll get Killer App here pretty soon. There we go.
So it looks like there was 5-6 at Eastern, Pendant at Hera, and Normal Crystal at Desert.
Good catch. Those map checks are so fast, I rarely catch the things you need to see there. Alright, that tree pole, just some arrows. What is Killer App's Sprite? Do you know what that is? Is that a Coke Sprite
That looks
can?
like a Sprite can to me. I'm going to go with Sprite can. That looks very much like Sprite.
Like. Oh, Quake right away. On the uncle. Alright, and Scruff Ninja Tuna is rocking the Goomba Sprite. So it's a Sprite.
That's actually one of my favorite sprites is the Mario sprites.
And just 20 rupees in that chest.
So with the 10 arrows in the Sanctuary, still lots of items to be found in throughout Hyrule Castle. And there's Killer App doing his map check, getting his tracker ready. And I'm glad we have someone doing that for us.
Me too. I can't imagine what it would be like without a tracker. Yes, Chad, I did say that. Sprite.
Looks like Killer App is going straight up to see what the bush crab is going to give, which is magic, and also give us our what is on Aga's ledge today. Is it important? We don't know. Nope.
Just 20 rupees. So Aga not required.
At least not for that anyway.
At least not for that, yes.
If we were playing on 100% of the game, then yes, that would be required. But thankfully for this, we were doing just 6-6, so that is not required in any way.
Alright, looks like Scruff Ninja made it to Kakariko, so we'll get to see all the checks in here. Hopefully they don't forget the back of Tavern.
Let's hope not. And someone in chat mentioning that it changes by the tunic. So it starts as Sprite, goes to Pepsi, and then goes to Coke, which is kind of nice to know.
Ah. That is cool.
Looks like Killer App might be setting up a Houlihan by where he's going. Yes, he's going to set up the Houlihan to get into the money room so he can buy bombs.
And Scruff is killing guards with the signs and bushes to build his tree pole tiers.
Almost got enough money now for bombs. Well, he got an 8-drop. That solves all of his problems.
There we go. All right, so let's see what's in Blind's hut. More money. The hammer. Okay, that's a good start.
And Killer Up is looking like he's taking a totally different route. He's going to Sahashila's closet.
Yeah. Guess he was closer to that area, decided to go that way first. Whereas Gruff Ninja also found a bottle, so he will be able to check the sick kid right away.
Yep. And that's always nice to get a bottle. Actually, the perfect Kakariko would be with the hammers if he gets the powder and the flute.
There's the Canis Maria there in the back of Sahasla hut. So we don't know if that will be required, but usually tends to be.
But more importantly, we got the book.
Yeah.
So that's always a nice item to get. So if they have Master Sword, they can always check the tablets.
Yeah, exactly.
And
also, we know that
to
Desert
me
Palace is one of the crystals.
like Scruff is going to check the pedestal.
Early pedestal check. That's perfect.
I'm not exactly sure what could be on there but we're gonna find out. All right, so get your hype up on what could possibly be on the ped. Is it gonna be important? Nope.
Just a little piece of love.
Wah, wah, wah. Oh, it's so sad to find that out only 5 minutes and 50 seconds in.
Did you happen to see what was on the library show? Oh my gosh, the hook shot.
I did not.
Glad
that hook shot is very useful, especially once they go up to Death Mountain.
Yeah. Yeah, and the hook shot just helps so much with just mobility. You know, a lot of things you can just hook shot around to.
Well, we pay $100 for a shovel, which is another way to get items. Scruff doing the chicken clip.
I think the library had something green, but I'm not sure. So, and since the book wasn't there, it was probably just the rupee, but I'm not sure.
Well, Scruff will give us another check there, so we'll get it on his check. That hook shot helps with mobility so much in getting things to go a little quicker for the runners.
There it is.
Oh, it had $300 so it's
300.
telling me in
See,
chat.
I knew it was green. Chat is asking what Sprite that is, so it is a Sprite can. And on Scruff Ninja Tuna, that's a Goomba.
I think because I'm impartial, I really like the Goomba better, but that's just because I like Mario. And we're gonna find out what the stun prize is. $5. Not bad if you have to get money. It's not the greatest of the. Better than the single rupee, I suppose.
Checking that shovel spot for 100 rupees.
Well, we still need at least a glove or a flute to go up to Death Mountain. And these runners don't need lamps, so we're gonna just pretend it doesn't exist.
I wish I could pretend lamps weren't necessary.
All in good time, my
Right.
friend.
Looks like Scruff Ninja Tune is heading down for the South Shore checks.
Yeah.
Maybe he could go left, but
and he'll use his hook shot to hopefully get both this in the same.
ooh, nice.
Ooh, that's a nice
Half
item to get
magic.
early on. Half magic is always nice. I will never turn down half magic.
Same.
I don't think I would go kill Aga for it, but you know, if it was readily on the way, there's the lamp.
Hey, and even though these runners don't need that lamp, they will probably take it because it just makes it that much easier. All right, let's see what Mini Moldorm Cave has. So I feel like lately Mini Moldorm Cave has been more hype than Hype Cave.
Sadly, Hype Cave hasn't been a lot for a long time.
Exactly.
It's rare that it has anything in it anymore. It used to be. There's our first sword.
Okay, sword, moon pearl. See? There you
and
go.
A penis Mario and a boomerang. Yeah, that's
way more hype than
Hype
Hype
Cave. Been a
Cave.
solid 10 out of 10 in Hype Cave.
Right?
That's why you see a lot of runners go straight to South Shore as quickly as possible, because they know that there's just so much that they can do. And now they can go check the waterfall, and they can check the hobo, and they can just leave Zora forever. If they want, they don't have the money. So. But with the Moon Pearl, they can walk. They can do fake flippers and go all the way up pretty easily.
Okay, so we see a divergence here. Scruff Ninja is going to check that Ice Rod Cave, while Killer App is going back to escape.
Yeah, he's gonna do Hyrule Castle here and get at least go through that and do the back. So with no glove or anything like that yet, there no easy way to get there. So he might as well go through it as if he were rescuing Zelda.
Yeah.
In standard, and then go into the back.
Well, fortunately for him, in Ice Rod Cave, it was just a piece of heart, so he's not missing anything by leaving that check behind.
And there's one of the more important items in the game, the single rupee. Almost as important as the single arrow.
Rupee. Oh, so the single arrow is more important than the rupee.
Oh yeah, well that's they call it the arrow that kills Ganon, I guess.
Like Hylia Island only had 20 bucks. Both of our Gregs were found early. Zerufian said in chat. See, this is why I'm not a professional runner. That fairy, I would be missing those 2 hearts. I would have grabbed that fairy.
Well, I have seen you improve already.
And just to point out that Scruff Ninja Tuna is doing this all with fake flippers. He doesn't actually have the flippers yet.
Right, so he cannot get hit in any way, shape, or form, or he will die. Because the game doesn't like that you don't have the flippers.
Speaking of dying, I think Killer App took intentional death warp there to go back to the front of the castle.
And then there was a bottle and triple bombs. And I'm going to assume he's going to at least check Zora's ledge, and then most likely save and quit out. Yes, the fake flipper death was there to make sure that that you don't soft lock the game forever. Oh,
And there's the glove.
oh my
So now
goodness.
we have mountain access as well as dark world access.
Yeah, we have access to the dark world, and I'm gonna bet that Killer App's gonna go first to the back of Escape, check those items there. One of them will be the map, and then probably go to the dark world, and then decide which of the 6 crystals he wants to go for.
This is an incredible early game. I mean, like if Misery Mire and Turtle Rock don't end up being required, I mean, you still need the fire rod for Skullwoods and the bow, maybe the boots.
He always likes to get the boots. But yeah, with Desert Palace potentially
the
being
flippers.
boots locked. Looks like Scruff is heading to Eastern.
It's like,
And I was wrong. So Killer App going up the end mountain, that's actually a better choice now that I think about it. Because he can rescue the old man, get the save spot, and he can check out East Death Mountain.
Yeah, he's got the hook shot as well. So lamp hook shot gets the safe spot. Yeah, it's just got so many checks in this that it would. I like his choice there. It looks so weird with that bright can. It looks like the old man is pushing it.
Yeah, right.
Just a heart container from the old man, but he's got that safe spot now, so.
So if he were to die, he could just save and come right back.
There's a cape sitting up there. And at this point, the only thing that the cape could be useful for is if there's something on Bumper Ledge, right?
Yep. Because we already have Keen of Berna, so. So there's a lot of checks up here. And with the hammer, I assume he's not going into Harrow, but.
Yeah, especially with it just being a pendant.
And knowing Pet is dead, yeah, it's highly unlikely he's going there.
So chat is asking, what is fast Ganon? Yeah, basically no GT. You only need, it's 6/6 fast Ganon, so you just need 6 crystals to defeat Ganon, and you don't have to do the GT at all. The hole is already there on the pyramid.
Yeah, exactly.
Cannon, go fast.
I mean, if you wanted to roll the seed and go beat GT, nobody's gonna stop you, but it would be terrible if you did that.
Was Paradox Cave all 20 rupees?
I didn't see anything important. I think I saw bombs and something, so I didn't see anything important. But we do have somewhere or other. We got the ice rod, so that's sad because usually it's the hunt for the ice rod, but
right.
Not in this case.
I did not know that. That's an interesting point. Zeruvian on chat is mentioning that there is a small chance that there's 3 swords in GT, and in that case, it would be required.
That would be neat. Well, what would be even worse is if you needed all 7 crystals. No, sorry, you still need 6. This 1/6 is for Ganon and 1/6 is for GT. So it is still 6. It's still at least 6 of the 7 But then if the 7th dungeon had something that you needed for GT, that would just be mean. And yes, if all 3 swords were there, that would be worse, I guess.
Gosh.
And actually, by him going back up the mountain now, he's gonna test and see what's in. He's gonna go up to Hera, Pendant Hera.
Yeah. I mean, I guess he could also check the tablet while he's. No, wait. You need the Master Sword.
He could read it.
It's true. He can at least read it.
So he can at least eliminate a check for himself for later if he decides to do that.
Very true. It's just so interesting to see 20 minutes in the game. You have an ice rod, you have the cane of Samaria, the hook shot. It's like, wow.
And the chances of seeing Turtle Rock are pretty slim.
Yeah. All right, just a triple boom on the Ether tablet. So let's see. He's taking that dip into Hera.
See, now you don't have to go through the whole animation, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, there's the Master Sword. So that is a very good item to get, and that pretty much eliminates GT altogether.
And that'll be interesting to see if Mr. Scruff Ninja Tuna goes into Hera. Since it is a pendant, he might not. And with that Master Sword being there,
looks like he's setting up a Hera pot to go upstairs.
yeah, the pixels have to be just right for these things, and it's something I learned recently with trying out bomb jumps. And it's way harder than they make it look.
Oh, these runners practice this day in and day out. These just to get things going a little faster. And even still, sometimes they get messed up every once in a while.
Wow, looks like we got a raid from Speed Gaming 2. Chat mentioning that this audience is the best cheering on the runners, even though they're hoping it's the worst possible seed.
Well, now Killer App is gonna not necessarily get the last item. Well, he'll get the last item here more than likely, but
he's going to fight Moldorm.
Yeah, he's going to fight Moldorm.
Did you happen to see if it was the green pendant?
It was. I don't think so, but I didn't see a little. I didn't see the green, but if he did, then that's why he's doing this. Oh, and he takes a fall.
I feel for him so much. I can attest that boss is the worst boss in this game. It's the meanest boss in this game. To me.
It is.
Oh.
And Zero Wing is telling us that Turtle Rock is green pendant, and there it is. And swamping our other pendant and our other 5/6s at Misery Mire. So let's see. So Scruff is heading towards Skull Woods, and let's see what he gets here.
You know, it makes me want, like this, if I were running this seed, I would be really curious getting that ice rod so early, you know, if Turtle Rock green pendant was required. It just it tempts me to believe that it would be. That's what the seed would be like. Oh, it's trying to tell me something.
Well, you could definitely look at it that way, for sure. You know, in the worst case scenarios, you know, Turtle Rock green pendant is probably the worst that you could possibly think of. And so, especially knowing that the pedestal is totally and utterly dead. So, sadly, You know, it could be Bow on Laser Bridge or Bow on Trinex or Bow at Old Man.
Gosh. Oh. And what Killer App is doing now, he took hits from those tiles down to 1 health so that once he's done with this check, he can just death ward out of here. Oof. That is, he doesn't get hit first.
Well, he's missing an item out of the big chest. That's the only reason he's getting this item here.
Right. It was the big
He's got to be thinking there's... Yeah, Bow on Sahashala would be terrible. And if the other bow is in GT somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, Scrub finds a nice big key where he is.
Ah, clever using the King of Burna there just to avoid dealing with all of this.
Well, those guys do like 2 hearts of damage at this point without mail upgrade, so I don't blame him for that. That James guy saying, "So we want that? Sure, go for it." Absolutely. I don't know if the runners will be happy with us, but sure. Yes, that's what we want. We want Sahashala to have the bow and and the other bow be hidden in like GT somewhere. In the big chest, actually.
Oh, and all of this trouble Killer App just spent, I did not see what he grabbed in that big chest.
Yeah, I missed.
Oh no.
We were just 3 bombs. Thank you.
Oh, just 3. Wow. I feel bad. He worked so hard to get to full clear Tower Hero.
And he didn't get anything like other than the Master Sword. That's really the only thing that he got out of there. Although he's gonna check Spike Cave while he's up here, so he's and he's gonna get his map check too. And he got let's see, thinking small.
Yeah, he checked Ether, and it was
Flippers on green
well,
pendant.
so.
First bow, left side, Swamp Palace. 4-hour fast cannon. Let's go. Well. 4-hour fast cannon.
4-hour fast cannon.
I don't think any of these runners would ever have a 4-hour seed unless the only times you'll see 4-hour seeds in all kidding aside is entrance. Oh, there's the boots. Entrance randomizer, and even entrance full key sanity inverted. Then you might see a 4-hour seed, but these runners will crush these seeds pretty fast.
If you want to see a 4-hour seed, just put me up here on light speed, and that'll take about 4 hours.
Smear, yeah, I think you have not enough confidence.
So Mr. Scruff Ninja Tuna found the boots in the village of Outcasts, and looks like he's deciding to go into Thieves Town, which he can full clear. So
yes, he can, and it's Crystal, so he would be one of his 6.
So explain to me, what is a raid? Because Speed Gaming 2 is raiding with a party of 68. It happened a little while ago, but I'm not sure what that means.
It basically means that, yes, Lumberjack was checked. It was 20 rupees, if memory serves correct. A raid is basically another channel is coming in here to watch us and watch this race from something else.
Cool.
That's my guess. It was 4-4, but then it was changed. Question in chat. It was 4-4, but it was changed to 6-6.
And I believe it was because they wanted to allow quick swapping. And for some reason, 6-6, they can do that, but not in 4-4. Alright, looks like Killer App is following Gruff Ninja's path now, going through Skullwoods. So the only difference between them so far is that Killer App did all of Tower of Hera and was able to get the Master Sword out of there. And
Yes.
if other swords are rare, that might be something Mr. Scruff Ninja will have to go back to do.
Well, yeah.
But it was the first check, so you didn't have to do all of it.
It's pretty, yeah. I mean, when he does his mountain checks, he could certainly do that. But I mean, he's right now concentrating on crystal dungeons, which, and he's hoping to find a second sword somewhere along the way. Yes, no GT hunt. As I said, the best would have been if it was in the big chest. Or even at the top of the top. Actually, the worst would be if it was in the very top of GT and you're clearing everything looking for the sword. But let's not control the runners too badly with the map in blind chest. So we're about to see what the cape hides. A heart container.
Just a heart container. So looks like they won't be going after that cape.
Nope, sadly not. Alright, so Scruff will take on Blind as see what as long as you keep him on script, it's relatively an easy fight, and he also is keen of Verna just in case something goes wrong. Which it doesn't.
That was very quick.
Yep. And Scruff strikes first with his first crystal. Alright, so looks like Scruff will head now down towards the dig game.
And Killer App is continuing to follow in Scruff's footsteps, going to Goose Town. I imagine he'll clear this as it is a crystal.
Yeah. Oh, there's a sword.
Oh, there's another sword. Okay, so
well, see, the thing is that Master Sword Ganon versus Tempered Sword Ganon is a big difference in time with the spins. So,
but do you think it's a full Tower of Hera clear, including coffee break difference?
That is a really good question. I am not the one to ask that. I actually don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
For me, I would rather have the tempered, but
right.
For these runners, maybe not. Okay, Scruff, where are you going? Oh, you're going to Hype Cave. That's where
Hype Cave. All right, let's all right. Any guesses on Hype Cave? Hype?
I'm not even gonna go there.
We'll just rate it afterwards.
Oh,
my gosh, another sword. Oh man.
Well, there you go.
Wow.
So Tower of Hera totally meaningless now.
Yeah.
So
okay. I mean, I don't know.
So
like
basically now it'll be gold sword versus tempered, and there's really for these runners that I mean it's not enough there to warrant going through Tower of Hera.
I will say that for Scruff Ninja, that was probably like a 5 hype, maybe 6. Whereas for Killer App, it'll be less hype because it'll just be gold sword for him.
Yeah, pretty much. Just another piece of heart. And I think now that he has the boots, he's going to check Aga's ledge
Yeah.
and see that
check it out
there's no
first.
need to worry about that nonsense. So yeah, we will not see Aghanim at all in this seed. So no blue ball guessing game, no big key guessing game. None of those in this seed, sadly.
Always am so enthusiastic and looking forward to those guessing games, but not today.
All right, so Killer App going through the rest of Thieves Town, whereas Scruff is going to head up the mountain. And I'm going to guess he's going to not bother with Tower of Terror, but that would be a guess.
If he does, though, which he could, that will help Killer App a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going through Scruff's mind at this point. He could want to go there, but
Now, did Scruff never go to Zelda Cell?
that's a good question. Because he doesn't have the ice rod.
Right.
We'll have to see on his next menu if he did. There it is. So it just got deleted. I saw it in going through that really fast.
Okay.
It looked like it was. It
Yeah,
is there, so it just got
okay,
eaten by the input.
Yes, that is correct. The bow could still be on Sasha.
Yes, we still could have Bo on Sahashala.
And the fast validation chest. Wow. Oh, you were mean.
All right, let's see. Now we still don't have the second mitt, so we're still looking for that. For Ice Palace.
Oh wait, no.
We still need either. Yeah, we still need Bombos or Fire Rod for both.
Ice Palace.
For both Skullwoods and for Ice Palace. We need the mirror for. We don't need the mirror. Never mind, because Swamp Palace is.
We don't necessarily need the mirror or the flippers.
Yeah, we don't need mirror or flippers. So we need bow for both Pod and Eastern. We can at least check out. We can complete a desert. And we can't get to Misery Mire, so we need a flute to get there.
Yes, flute for Mire.
But again,
flute, Fire Rod, bow, and potentially another medallion, depending on what goes on Mire.
And yeah, and flute too.
Yeah, flute.
Yeah, and Killer App is about to get his gold sword. I don't know how happy or sad he'll be about that, but we'll see in a minute if he.
There it is, butter sword.
The butter. The rest of Hype Cave is kind of meaningless, but the gold sword for him. Again, I don't know how happy or sad he'll be with that information. So he'll check. He'll definitely read.
He's got his book
tablet.
Out, so. Oh yeah, he has the Master Sword Plus, so he'll just get it. And he's going in. Okay. Oh, and there's the mitts on Pyramid Ledge.
Also, all right, so they'll be tied in swords. The question is going to be: is he going to full clear this or not?
Yeah. All right, he got the.
Is he going to leave?
Well. Let's see what he's going to do.
He is not. Okay,
I
so he's
imagine
gonna.
we'll at least check, you know, the easier checks, you know, the chests.
Oh, and he's gonna do the same thing that Killer App did. He's doing the exact same thing. So he's gonna go in. He's gonna find out that he's missing an item. He's gonna go get the big key, and I wasted all this time, sadly. Meanwhile, Killer App is checking Catfish, and he has $20.
That is a good point. On chat mentioned a little earlier that it is only 6. So they only actually need 6 of the 7 crystals. So they could leave out Meyer entirely. If, you know, for example, if they don't have, if it's not the Quake medallion required for it, and they can't find the other medallions, maybe they'll choose to do the other 6 crystal dungeons instead.
So Scruff didn't get the pendant, I don't think. He took the fall. So he's gonna go get the big key. Or he's not. Is he not? He's not. He's not going after the big key.
Yeah, I think he's just dipping out.
Alright, so in the meantime, we have a desert check on our left-hand side at green Killer App 23 checking that. Thieves Town should be all clear.
Yes. Killer App did clear Thieves Town.
Yeah, both our runners cleared Thieves Town. Yeah, don't feel bad, Professor Pixie. The inputs like to be eaten quite often, unfortunately. Oh, we have small key. So this was Boots Lock to begin with.
Yeah.
Where is Scruff headed now? Is the question. Is he headed towards? Yeah, he looks like he's headed towards Desert Palace.
I wonder if he'll check a Kina on his way.
He might.
I don't think Killer App did. Yep.
Yes, he's gonna check Gina first. Inputs are delicious to the tracker. You are right. I happen to agree with you. That James. Oh, yeah, good point, Professor. Yeah, we may not even need the. Well, say that in it, and you get.
We found them anyway.
Wrong. There's the flippers. Which opens up Swamp Palace if we get the mirror too. So there's that.
The mirror would still be extremely nice to have. You know, they can do the whole potty.
Well, as long as you never, if you never find it, then you know that the mirror checks are not even in your radar.
Very true.
And this will probably be one of the faster boss battles in the game with Butter on, on Land Molus. Oh goodness. We'll see how quickly Killer App is able to get through this boss. Scruff gonna... Now remember, Scruff has not checked Catfish, has not checked Pyramid Ledge, does not have the Titan's Mitts. He will get his flippers shortly. I'm kind of curious if Killer App is going to buy a potion for Pod and go up to Pod and use the potion glitch to get through most of Pod.
Blue potion, Kakarot.
Yes, he doesn't. Then he. Well, it's you just don't want to use one of those blues when you can use a green, which is a lot cheaper.
Very true.
All right, so 2 crystals down for Killer App. He is 2/6 of the way there. He just needs 4 more for completion of this seed.
All right, where do you think he's gonna go from here?
I'm really thinking he might venture into, well, he's not gonna go to Ice Palace. Still can't do anything there without a Fire Rod or Bombo. So no need to go into there. Probably gonna go Pod by the looks of it.
Yeah, can't complete it, but
Can't complete Pod or Eastern. So, or he's gonna prove me totally wrong. And oh, he has to do all the flipper checks.
Zora. Yeah.
Yep.
He's got 500 now.
Yep. He has the money for Zora. So remember, Scruff already did all this. So
right, except for Zora.
and he was farming for Zora. So yeah, he can actually get Zora. So we'll see if the King ripoff will be rip-off today or actually have something important. Which is the Sprite on the left? It's Sprite. It's the Sprite can.
Beverage.
Alright, down goes Landmolus. And Scruff has his second crystal. We'll see where he goes from here. Is he gonna choose to go get the mountain and catfish and stuff like that? Where are you going, Scruff? He is going to Sanctuary.
Oh, there are boot checks now.
Oh, he can. Yeah. He's gonna do all the boot checks too. No, he's gonna do Back and Escape. I don't think he ever did that.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So King Ripoff, what do you have today? I'm gonna guess $20, but big 20? Is it a big 20? No, it's even worse. It's 3 bombs. The most expensive 3 bombs ever.
Jeez. Man. Okay. I mean, it's actually getting kind of rough. Like, it was very loaded at the beginning, but now, like, they can't complete any dungeons or even get into a couple of them.
Yeah, so
they might be like, the seed seems to be suggesting going to Swamp Palace,
but they can't get into Swamp.
But oh right, you still need the mirror. Yeah, so
it looks like Killer App's gonna do. He's gonna go into do Dark Death Mountain because he has the mitts, as opposed to Mr. Scruff Ninja, who's gonna go towards the most famous and infamous Pod. Not that it's infamous, but he's going to Pod rather than. But yeah, so or he's gonna go. Yeah, he's not even gonna bother going to the pyramid. So he's missing out on those mitts. We're about to find out what medallion is on Turtle Rock. If it's Quake, you definitely open it up for sure. So we're about to find out. Is it Quake? It is not. It is Bombos for Turtle Rock. So I hope, again, for our runner's sake, we hope that they'll hope that Bombos is somewhere in GT. For our sake, I'm kind of hoping Bombos is right here.
All right, let's see what Hookshot Cave has.
All right, so we got money so far. More money. More bombs. Can't do anything with. And now wow, garbage.
Yeah.
And we are bow locked out of Pod. So Scruff's going to continue. in pod, but
Gosh.
we are bow locked for sure.
Where is this bow?
Well, there's a lot of things we need now.
Yes, there are.
Yep, we need bow, fire rod, or
There it
bomb.
is.
There's the bow.
Super Bunny Cave. The bow and Super Bunny Cave.
Yep.
Okay.
So now pod and Eastern clearable. And there goes our bomb bow. There goes our green pendant.
Green pendant bow theory.
Well, it still could be there, but our runners won't go
yeah.
there
It would
to
just be
find
bow number
out
2.
for us.
Okay. Well, this makes Eastern and pod full clearable for Killer App. Unfortunately.
Yeah,
for
and the
Scrub Ninja, unless the other bows
problem
here.
is that if there's not another bow here, Scruff is doing a double dip, whereas
Yeah.
Killer App could full clear.
Exactly.
So, and he's gonna first deal with Eastern.
Yeah, since he doesn't have the mirror, you know, probably just go ahead and deal with that one first. Some bombs. Scruff Ninja Tuna still has not found anything super interesting in pod as of yet.
Yeah, so the longer he stays away from the pyramid, the further and further potentially behind he's gonna get. He needs to go to that pyramid sooner rather than later.
Get those meds.
And both players are in the same place on the overworld map in 2 totally different dungeons and 2 totally different overworlds. You know, for Scruff's sake, I kind of hope he finds the bow here. Only because it would help him a little bit. But again, if he doesn't, he knows that this dungeon is bow locked.
Those were rage slashes.
Yep. Can't go anywhere without the dungeon map, though. Now they can see where they're going.
Pod's got a lot of money, but besides that,
Yeah, pod is the place to go if you're looking for money. So far, no bow in pod. It looks like Scruff is going to take a death warp.
Killer App is heading into the honors fight.
Let's see, where is Scruff going now? There's more money in Eastern. Got another
More
crystal.
money.
3 down, 3 to go.
Well, Eastern was a bust for items, but it was still useful to get that crystal and get it out of the way. And now he will likely, Killer App will likely... Oh, he hasn't checked. Has he checked Sir Hospital's line? I think they both did, right?
I believe he did. If he's not going there, he must have on his way in.
Yeah.
And he's going to be at a full... See, now here's the thing, is that now Scruff's going to get his Titan's mitts.
Yeah.
And hopefully that leads him back up the mountain to Super Bunny Cave. But in the meantime, Killer App is going to be able to full clear Pod and be one dungeon closer to completion. But then the thing is that we still don't have
the fire rod
or bombos. So the question is going to be is where is that? It could be on Helmosaur King. We're going to find out. Because there's not that many checks that are kind of... well, you also have, with the Titan Smith now, you have all the Titan Smith spots. You could do the chain of command with the Smith.
The Smith chain.
Yeah. And Killer App very happy he got his bow. As he finds out this dungeon is bow locked. And it looks to me like Scruff is heading straight for Dark Death Mountain.
So he should be getting his bow soon.
Yep. He'll definitely get his bow. You'll also get the information on TR as well. Could also be on Bombo's tablet as well. I know we can't get the Bombo's tablet. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never
So,
mind. Oh, and the sword slashes from Scruff. Don't worry, Scruff. You'll be very happy in about a minute and a half.
So, is there anything important that could be on the green pendant at this point?
So
we found the bow, so
not
we
really.
need the fire rod, and that
not really because
can't be the fire rod.
Yeah, because if it can't be fire rod, and I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, so fire rod would really kind of answer the problems because fire rod would make Skullwoods and Ice Palace completable,
which would give you 6 crystals.
Yeah, we're kind of in a search for the fire rod now, and I think they would rather see the fire rod than Bombos, to be quite honest with you, because Bombos opens up Turtle Rock. And there's his bow from Scruff, and I'm gonna guess he's gonna save and quit and go right back and clear out Pod and Eastern as fast as possible. Yeah, Green Pendant is officially dead, so our hopes of that fall away.
Well, no,
there's really nothing that could be on the Green Pendant other than, I mean, there's really nothing that can be on the Green Pendant that would be worth them going for it. But with certain key logic, the fire rod could be on Laser Bridge. Yes, Josh, the flute could be on it, but we don't necessarily need the flute because we need the fire rod to complete 2 of the 3 dungeons that we need left. We only need 6 of the 7 crystals, so we don't need Misery Mire.
Yeah, and the fire rod can't be locked behind the green pendant because you need the fire rod to complete that dungeon. So if there's anything else that is open because of the fire rod, then it can also not be behind that dungeon.
And we are according. Well, so Rasper, the fire rod would be instant go mode, I believe.
Yeah, the fire rod is go mode. So
Right. So
if there's
yeah,
anything
the
that's
flute would have to be first.
like, yeah, it
And
could be like the flu or whatever locked behind or it can't be those things locked behind the green pendant. if
yeah,
there's
green
the fire
pendant is
rod.
dead.
Yeah, it's completely dead.
Well, I mean, like I said, the green pendant could have the fire rod. Sorry, could have the flute, but it can't have the
Right.
fire rod.
Right, exactly.
So let's see what's on Helmasaur King. Nothing important. So now it's got to be the search for the again, it's this. I think it's the Smith chain now.
Yeah.
That's Smith chain.
Not a
dig.
whole lot left.
Yeah, there's not a lot left. Is right.
Yes, it is the frog go mode. It's the fire rod
Fire
for
rod.
go mode. For both of them.
Ribbit.
Now, I guess so. The green pendant is definitely dead, like we discussed. However, the fire rod could still be in Turtle Rock.
It could be. It could be on Laser Bridge. It's
Yeah.
disgusting, but it could be there.
Yeah, that would be horrible, but
It
could be.
yeah, it would have to. The key logic would have to set up in such a way. I have seen it, not that many times, believe it or not, but yeah, it could. Yeah, it's
frog go mode, I get
gross
it.
when it's there.
Well, thank you, that James guy, for helping me understand what frog go mode meant.
We all learn, my friend. As Scruff is going to head in and finish Pod. And Killer App is done. So now he'll probably go to the Smith chain. And
I do not believe King's Tomb has been checked.
nope, nope,
Neither has
because
Bonkrocks.
yep. They haven't had any reason or any needs to get there. And King's Tomb we can't check without the mirror, so that's kind of a lost cause.
Oh.
But this could be, if this is a mirror, I think Killer App
actually
will be unhappy.
finding the mirror. There's
There's Bombos.
Goodness, oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Okay, so where he goes now, most likely it'll be Ice Palace.
Yeah, I think I would go for Ice Palace as well.
Yeah,
that the fire rod's in there.
I'm with you. I go Ice Palace. It's a dungeon you can complete versus Turtle Rock, which you could be locked out anyway. So I think I agree with you on this one. I'm going Ice Palace, even though I can't stand it.
Oh my gosh, no, green pendant? I'm trying to, like, is this seed gonna find a way to make green pendant necessary? Like,
No.
Ice Palace is now completable.
Well,
so the Turtle Rock green pendant, no, because if they get the fire, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
there's no way.
There's
it's
no,
possible.
yeah.
We cover this.
And the green pendant is officially dead. Could it be the flute? Yes. Could it be a medallion? Yes. Do we need it? No.
Ooh, we have a chat guess that the fire rod is going to be in the first chest in Turtle Rock.
Okay.
Very possible. Very possible.
Okay. Left side swamp? Could be. I mean, we won't know until you know. And we need the fire rod. And like I said, the Bombos was deadlier than fire rod because again, fire rod's instant go mode, whereas the Bombos just gives you access to Ice Palace, which could
Right.
Not
And,
be anything.
and that's what I think that's where I was trying to kind of get at. It's still not fire red related, but it could be some strange thing where, the crystals you can complete are not Skull Woods, but instead Mirror, Misery Mire, and Ice Palace because of like finding the mirror and the flute and things like that, but never finding that fire rod.
Yeah, it could be. Absolutely. Well, so the ultimate question will be is if they're able to if they find the flute. Oh, there's fire on this
Okay.
combo.
All questions are answered now. The fire rod is officially in Ice Palace, locked behind Bombos. Woo.
And Scruff is not far behind. So he's
No,
going to go right there.
he's
He's going to
going
go
there
get
as well.
Bombos. He's going to go hopefully to Ice Palace. And then now it's just a race to
Yeah, he's not far behind.
yeah,
There's his
this is
Bombos.
this we are in go mode now on
Yep.
our left side. So
Yeah,
Killer
Killer
App
App.
is officially going to check nothing else. He's going to go straight to the boss, Cold Stare, and then go straight to Skull Woods, and then from there he will go to Ganon.
Wow.
This is going to be a quick ending, so it's going to take a little bit for Scruff to catch up, but it is possible. But again, both players have Butter Sword.
Scruff
Is he going to Zora? Yes, he is.
Okay, so he didn't go straight to Ice Palace, but I think that is where he will go after checking Zora.
I'm going to hope so, because if he goes TR, he's going to be very unhappy with himself.
Oh my gosh.
And see, with that key there, this dungeon was technically locked out by the Cana Samaria in the vanilla game, because you need that key to finish it. So this dungeon was technically speaking locked out by the Cana Samaria, which they had. But all right, so on to Skull Woods for Killer App 23, as Scruff looks like he's headed to Ice Palace, and then it'll be the Ganon fight. And Ganon will tell you where the silvers were when you fight him.
They're all still on green mail too, though.
Yeah, I noticed that. I'm like, wait, they still have no mail upgrades, unfortunately.
That James guy mentioning the no armor upgrades as well, and saying not that they need it, but he wants to see those Pepsi cans and Coke can upgrades.
Yeah, it's unlikely you're going to see either of those. And, well, the only thing that... So, the Ganon fight is on green mail not as pleasant. I mean, Butter Sword will make it easier in general, but Ganon, I believe, does 3 or 4 hearts of damage?
4 hearts of damage?
Yeah, 4 hearts on green mail, so can't take a lot of Ganon hugs, for sure. All right, into the back of Skull Woods for Killer App.
Yeah, and since they're not going to be really checking too many more chests, they probably won't get that. All right, now Scruff Ninjas and go.
Oh, it's 8? Oh, I take that back. It's 8 hearts. Sorry, yeah, that's right. 8 hearts.
Wow.
So,
okay.
yeah, Ganon hugs are going to hurt.
You can't. If you're full health, you can take 1 hit.
What's Can's bunny form? I don't know. We'll have to ask him when he comes in, or if anyone else knows. I don't know what Can's bunny form is.
Yeah.
All right, on to Mothula.
And I think Scruff Ninja got into go mode about 3 minutes, maybe 4, behind Killer App.
Yep.
So
it's going to take a Ganon fall, a death to Mothula here.
I will say that we do have somebody who's actually already completed the race over overall. There are actually, I think, like 7 runners today.
Oh, okay.
So
Down
somebody was able
goes
to-
Mothula for $50. But more importantly, it's the 6th
The crystal.
crystal.
And time for GT.
Nope. Time for
Or
going straight to the pyramid.
Ganon.
Time to go kill Ganon.
Stick pig.
Yep. And it should. He's gonna go to the portal, and yeah, without the Ice Palace bomb jump, he and the way that Scruff went, he ended up finding the big key and doing a couple more checks. But he's almost there to the end of Ice Palace. But it is Killer's race on this stream to lose, even though somebody has already finished in first.
Chad is mentioning that he skipped fraud. He did not actually. He did find it. It just the tracker eats things that you put.
The tracker's hungry. I don't know why people are so upset
tracker-
that the tracker eats things. We all eat. It needs to eat things too, you know.
And by the tracker, I mean the tracker system, not the actual person.
Yeah, no, that's what I was assuming.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so 4-hour fast Ganon, I wanted apps need to fall off Ganon so between 800 to 1,000 times. not these runners. When I was a kid, sure. Back in when this game came out in 1992, sure. I definitely probably felt Ganon more times. I don't know about 800, but maybe in my entire lifetime, but.
So Killer App is pretty confident here. He has only 7 hearts, so any hit at all. See, like I would go ahead and consume that potion just to like.
I think he used his potion on Mothula though. Does he have
Did he?
another one?
Oh gosh, I didn't watch. I know
Oh,
he had
so
a red
the
potion
silvers were in TR. See, I'm telling you, Laser Bridge.
Silvers were in Turtle Rock. Wow.
All right, we don't know where in Turtle Rock, but my guess, Laser Bridge. All right, 12 spins, 2 victory. He may still have the blue one. Did he use it? I don't know.
Yeah,
He didn't need to do potion glitch, so he might have already done it. He might still have the blue.
But I think at this point, it's harder to get hit by Ganon. I think it's more important on the first 2 stages.
Yes, exactly.
So I think at this point he's good to go.
Yeah, he's got his rhythm down. He should be just about done with Ganon. Scruff will head back and take care of Mothula. And with that, Ganon is down and Killer App has finished the seed. Get your GGs in the chat for Killer App 3. Well done, sir. And his official time is 1 hour, 12 minutes, and 12 seconds. And he has completed this seed, and now we just wait for Scruff to finish. He is first on our stream. I'm not exactly sure what the overall was.
Overall, he was number 3. There were 2
Okay.
people that finished just before it. Phil, that's a really good time.
Yes. And down goes Mothula for Scruff. And he will head over to fight Ganon as well. Yeah, quick save and quit. And I think that would have been the only good thing about having to kill Aghanim in a fast Ganon seed is that you can just save and quit. Well, you need the mirror too. But if you save and quit, you get to stay in the dark world. So it would have saved a couple more minutes. So pretty light on the inventory overall.
Yeah, it seemed like it was really loaded at the beginning, and then it just bottlenecked into those couple of items, and then it was suddenly go mode.
Yep, pretty much.
Didn't have to do any of the fetch quests. Looks like
No.
we're going to be joined by Killer App here for the post-race interview.
Yep. Welcome, Killer App. GG's.
GG. Killer App. So what are your thoughts on this race?
Seed wasn't too bad. It just sucks that I went straight for Death Mountain for garbage after getting Dark World access. And the boots are right there in Village of Outcasts.
Yeah.
Feels bad, man.
So one question that both the chat and ourselves here commentating were curious about is your Sprite Can sprite. What does it turn into, and what is its bunny form? Sorry, it's a bit random.
It's funny. The blue male turns it into a Pepsi can, and the red male turns it into a Coke can, which you would probably expect. And if you get the bunny sprite, it turns into an aluminum bunny.
An aluminum bunny? Okay. Yeah, we were curious. We were like, the whole time, you know, people were asking for a fire or for something to be on green pendant, just to make it that much more difficult.
Right, and
so
just.
What did you think about the fire rod hunt then?
Well, less trollier than I thought it was going to be, but yeah, you just had to get those boots and get to the pyramid, which you probably would have gotten if you routed straight to Village of Outcasts and around right after getting the glove and escape. But I went to Death Mountain first, thought there was a bunch of items up there, but nothing, and I got baited into going back into Hera for the second item too.
Yeah, that's right. You full cleared Hera. So I think that was one of your bigger time sinks there, because the sword was right away at the beginning, and then the rest of it just had.
Yeah, yes, it wasn't a hard seed at all. The seed was fine itself, but just had to route it correctly. But I thought I played the seed okay.
And with that, just to quickly interrupt, Mr. Scruff Ninja Tuna has also officially killed Ganon and crosses the 1x3 bridge with his official time of 1 hour, 16 minutes and 29 seconds. Get your GGs in chat for Mr. Scruff Tuna Ninja.
He's also
Ninja
joining
Tuna,
us
sorry.
soon. Good GGs, Mr. Scruff.
GGs, Scruff.
GG.
So we already asked Killer App a few of these questions, but what did you think of this seed?
The seed wasn't bad. I just read it like a goober.
Same.
Good lord. At least going back up the mountain paid off for me, because I sat thinking to myself, my god, I've wasted all this time going up to the Death Mountain for nothing. And then Dark Death Mountain gave me the bow. I'm like, oh, okay, so that's like the little cherry on top with garbage.
Yeah, I was talking to Killer App about his biggest time sink being Tower of Hera, and I think for you it was having to double dip like pod.
Eastern and pod.
Right. Yeah, you did both.
I was honest to God hoping for a bow-locked bow.
Yeah, that would have saved you maybe, right?
Yeah, that's not a bad play, because I've seen a lot of bows in pod recently.
Actually, I had said that when you were running pod, Scruff. I'm like, he really needs to find the other bow here. And lo and behold, it wasn't anywhere near there. It was somewhere in TR, which thankfully you guys did not have to go through.
No.
I forgot. Where was Bombos?
King's Tomb.
It was King's
Tomb.
Ah, right. Okay. So here's what would have changed a lot of routing and would possibly have gotten me silvers. When I was going to Hype Cave, I was thinking to myself, maybe I should go ahead and check out Pyramid and Catfish. I don't have the mirror, so I can't rope in Zora, but I can do that. That was the deciding factor of me not doing it, it's no mirror. But if I'd gotten those Titansmiths, I would have gone to King's Tomb first and then pop over to Pod. Found
That's how
Bombos, would have gone up to the mountain, gone into Turtle Rock,
No,
and seen how far that got
turtle.
me.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
That would have been painful
Well,
and
I
amazing.
would
Yeah.
have hoped you would have gotten Fire Rod locked out.
Mhm.
Yeah, like I said, if you would have, right after you got the glove and escape, you would have got, if you went to Village of Outcast, you would have routed and got both the boots and the mitts quite early.
Yep.
But yeah, I went up to Death Mountain as well.
Well,
Whew.
this was an incredible race, you guys. Like many times, you guys crossed each other or did the opposite of what the other was doing, and then reversed it. Some high fives in there, so it was really entertaining. Of course, as usual, chat. They're always rooting for you guys, but also hoping that it's the worst possible seed. So
Well, they got a
That's job.
50-50 of it today. Seed good, runners goobers.
no, you guys were awesome.
All right, it's my lunchtime. Thanks for the restream, and hope everyone has a great afternoon.
Well, thank you, and hope you have a great afternoon as well.
Yep, I got a jolt as well. Gotta make some boiled eggs.
All right, have a good one.
All right,
And
see
for
you guys
everybody
later.
out there, see ya. For everybody out there, be sure to give those runners a follow. Also, check out Nitro and follow him, and follow our tracker, Professor Pixie. They're all amazing people, and yeah, thanks for watching today. Do you have anything else you would like to say, Nitro?
Nope.
All right, I think that's it for today.